When Jack moved into his new apartment, the first thing he noticed was the silence. Not the normal kind, with distant traffic and elevator hums. This silence felt different. Like the building was listening. The neighbors were quiet. Too quiet. In 3 days, he didn't hear a single footstep in the hallway, no TV behind the walls, no arguments, no kids. It was like living in a concrete box, alone. On the 4th night he heard knocking. 3 knocks. Slow. Dull. Knock. 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 Jack bolted upright in bed. His heart was racing, but his brain still tried to stay rational. "Neighbors," he muttered. The knocking came again. Closer this time. From the wall. He turned on the light. The room was empty. The door was locked. The window was shut. His phone read 317. The knocking returned. Knock, knock, knock. Now there was no doubt. It was coming from the wall beside his bed. Jack pressed his ear against the cold surface. A chill ran down his spine. On the other side, someone was breathing. Slow. Raspy. Way too close. He stumbled back. Okay, no, that's not possible. The next day, he knocked on the neighbor's door on that side. An elderly woman answered. Her eyes looked strangely empty. "Hi, sorry to bother you. Were you knocking last night?" She stared at him like he'd asked something offensive. "No one lives in that apartment," she said quietly. "It's been empty for 10 years. She closed the door. That night, the knocking came back. But now it was different. It wasn't just knocking. It was waiting for an answer. Jack lay in the dark, not turning on the light. Breathing quietly. Listening. Knock, knock, knock. He didn't even realize why he did it. His fingers slowly lifted and tapped back on the wall. Knock. 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 Silence. 1 second. 2. Then. Knock, 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 knock. Fast. Frantic. Excited. Like something on the other side had been waiting for this moment. Jack jumped away from the wall, heart pounding in his throat. Then he heard a voice. Soft. Scraping. Like it was being pushed through concrete. "Are you alone, too?" Jack didn't answer. "I've been waiting." The breathing grew heavier. Wetter. Closer. "They don't answer. Only you answered." Jack rushed for the light switch. Nothing. His phone wouldn't turn on either. In the darkness, he heard something scratching inside the wall. Slow. Determined. Scratching downward. Like it was searching for an edge. "It's thin here," the voice whispered. "I'm close." And then Jack remembered. When he drilled into the wall to hang a shelf, the drill had gone through too easily. Like there was a hollow space inside. The scratching got louder. Dust began falling from the wall. A crack. Small. Then another. Jack backed away until he hit the door. The handle wouldn't move. The wall was breathing. From the crack, a finger slid out. Long gray. No nail. It twitched in the air, feeling. "Now, you're not alone," the voice whispered right next to his ear. Suddenly, the lights came on. The wall was whole. No cracks. No dust. Jack stood in the middle of the room, shaking. His phone read 317. Again. He checked the calendar. It was the same day he had moved in. The apartment door was open. The hallway outside was dark. On the wall near the elevator, someone had scratched a message. "Don't knock back." And below it, in fresher scratches. "Now he knows you're here." Jack slowly turned around. From inside his apartment came 3 familiar knocks. Knock. 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 But now they were coming from inside the wall and the hallway. And someone else, from his apartment, knocked back in reply.